What's good with it? It's your boy Jonathan Mathis, the sports judge. I'm coming to you guys from my home. What's good with it? Happy Monday to you all. I know I'm a little bit late on this topic, but I'm going to talk about it because I haven't talked about it. And it's about the Cleveland Indians changing their name from the Cleveland Indians to the Guardians. Now, this probably should have come years ago. This name change is long overdue. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to realize that the name Indians was very offensive to Native Americans. For many years, you had demonstrators protesting the history of mistreatment of Native Americans by non-natives, because the name itself was derogatory to Native Americans. Okay? The team, a number of teams, professional sports teams, employed imagery that was very negative towards the Native American culture. It was demeaning, harmful, and disrespectful of the Native American culture. And a lot of non-natives were very oblivious and ignorant, you know, to understand the negative impact that it made on the Native American culture. So it was about time for a name change. And they finally changed the name. So now Cleveland, ladies and gentlemen, Cleveland rocks because now they're, the Guardians of the Galaxy of baseball now. So if you're a Marvel fan, this name is not such a bad name. Now, if you're a longtime Indians fan, you're probably pissed off about this, because you're not acceptable to change. It's been the Indians for a very long time, and now you don't like the new name because you feel like it doesn't have a ring to it. We'll get used to it. It might take you 10 years from now to actually get used to the name change. But you know what? When you think about the name change, Guardians, it's not such a bad name after all. It's cool. It's just something different, okay? It's something that it's gonna take a long time for Indians fans to really like it because they have to, you have to let it grow on you. But it makes a lot of sense because there are two Guardians on the bridge nearby Progressive Field where the Cleveland Indians play. So there are Guardians on the bridge, and that's one of the reasons why it probably was easy for them to come up with the name. Yet it kind of, seems to be a bit of a problem because there is a roller derby team known as the Cleveland Guardians as well. So, yeah, that could be an issue there. But, they wanted to keep it close to the Indians. And the Guardians, of course, if you look at the spelling of the word, it's not too far off, okay? It kind of rhymes with Indians because Guardians towards the end has the Dians. So there you go. You have Guardians now. For a few years now, Chief Rahu has been retired. He was the famous mascot of the Cleveland Indians for a very, very long time. They finally retired it. They replaced the logo with just the Cleveland C. And, even the mascot for a very long time, if I'm correct, was a big purple monster, looked like the purple people eater kind of. So they had made some changes, but they just had failed to change the nickname. And finally, after all these years, the Cleveland baseball team decides to change the name. Maybe they'll have better luck now. Maybe they'll actually dominate the division. Maybe they'll actually rock in Cleveland and win games and become the Guardians of the Galaxy of baseball. You know, maybe they will become this super powerful team, this team with superpowers, since their name is inspired by a Marvel movie. You know, who knows what might happen for the Cleveland Indians in the future. But you know what, guys? Don't get mad over a name, okay? Give it some time. You know, let it marinate. You know, just let it grow on you. In time, you'll get used to it, and it really won't matter anymore. I think people are making a big deal about it because, again, they don't accept change, okay? We don't accept change really well in society. Now, I do think the logo is ugly. I do think it looks similar to the late 90s Angels team with the wings, you know, behind the G. That just looks too much like the late 90s Angel logo. I think they could have done a better job with the logo as far as I'm concerned. But the team name, I really don't have a problem with it. I kind of like it. You know, Guardians, I think it's cool. A lot of other people think it's cheesy, think it's a stupid name, think the team could have came up with a better name. You know what? If you're a fan of the team, it shouldn't matter what the name of the team is. You support that team no matter what. You know, it is what it is, folks. You know, you guys have to deal with it. You know, if you don't like it, pick a new team. But I think Guardians is fine. You know, a lot of people wanted the Spiders because of the history behind it. You know, but I don't know. I'm not really a spider dude. I have a phobia when it comes to spiders. I'm too scared of spiders. You know, they just give me the creeps, and I don't know how I would feel if there was a Cleveland team in baseball called the Cleveland Spiders. I mean, I know there's history there, but my goodness, you know, when I see a spider, I freak out. You know, I have to make sure that sucker's dead before I go to sleep. Because, you know, spiders, man, me and spiders just don't mix. We don't get along really well, you know. The only spider I F with is Spider-Man, okay? To keep it real with you guys. You know what I'm saying. But you guys get what I'm saying, guys. It's a new name change. It is what it is. You know, they still your baseball team in Cleveland, you know. Welcome to baseball, the Guardians. See you guys later. You guys take care. Make sure you guys subscribe to this channel. Peace.